Chris Brown, set it up.
Oh, feeling crazy. The moon is up.
Number 1 is to do the Eagle Adventures, because Eagle Adventures is the easiest way to get rares, because once you think about it, when you're in the Eagle Adventure, sometimes you just play on your one trade, you can get a really, like, you get a black long, or at least a long collar, or short collar, or something good, and you may not have luck sometimes, but somewhere in Animal Jam you will have luck for the Forgotten Desert. I'm very sorry for the numbers that can't do it, but that is the easiest way to get rare, because you get free items by just by playing the adventure. I know it's time consuming, but it is a lot more time consuming when you try to trade really bad rares for rare items when people say no. So that's number 1, how to get rare on Animal Jam.
It is easy. Let's get lost in the shadows. Somewhere we can go and no one else can find. Come on, done. Loosen up your body, baby, come on, done. Loosen up your body, baby, come on, done.
For the second tip, you need to know where to trade. So I would highly suggest you going to more of a populated place that has more people to trade with, because the more people you have, the more opportunities you can get to get a better item. And if you're looking for like a black long or something, you should go to a populated place. I would suggest like Wootmoos or Paris, because those are the most common places to go, because they have tons of people that you can look for, like for a black long or whatever you want. And also you see more rare items such as glitch strings and tiaras and blankets and magenta furries and stuff like that, if you're looking to trade for that, if you are rare enough. And yeah, so I would highly suggest you need to know where to go to trade.
Oh my, my, looking like a good time.
Number 3 is to go to clothing stores, especially when items first come out, is to buy the items when they first come out, because Animal Jam, more often than not, seems to make mistakes in their items, because just like the magenta furry and the beta hood, they made a mistake on the beta hood color and the magenta furry, so they realize that sooner and they delete the item, which the people who bought the item are now going to be super rare, and they may only have a couple of them, and so around Jama, that item is going to be super rare, and then all of a sudden you become rare. So I'd recommend going to do that.
The way you wanna love tonight. Oh my, my, hook you with a brand new high. Don't be shy. I just wanna live tonight. A little fun.
Number 4 is I would buy clearance items, because before they had to go out of stores, because clearance items like the heart rings, they came out for 1 week in February, and then when they went out of stores, all of a sudden they started getting super rare, and they started going up to a long collar, which if you don't have anything, I mean, a long collar is pretty good, especially when you didn't have anything before, or you had barely anything. So at least you had a long collar, basically, or whatever it's worth today, but I believe it is worth a long collar or something. And so you guys, I would recommend you doing that.
Fresh from Monaco, performing for Microsoft, Miami to LA, G4, we taking off. I'm a hard worker, I'm far from the boss, but when it's said and done, I'm owning it all. I know you think it's just rap, just this, just that. Nah, baby, this my life. Wanna have fun for a night? Then just.
Number 5 is try to make a good profit out of your items. What I mean by that is try to get an overtrade by another person for your item. Like for an overtrade, like if somebody traded me like 3 beta blankets and a tiara, that is an overtrade, because that's about fair. But if you ask for like another beta tiara or like a couple black longs or something more worth more of the item, then you get a profit out of it and you get an overtrade instead of a fair trade, so you get a profit. Another way you can also make a profit is try to undertrade for items, because some people don't really know the rares. I know it's kind of mean, but I mean everybody does it and you can't really like deny it, you know? So try to also undertrade for items, and if they accept, well then good job, and that's how you make a profit out of items. I hope you guys really enjoyed the tips, and I hope they really helped you out. There will be more and more tips coming up in the future. And also, if you want me to leave down any tips, like any tip ideas, just leave them down in the comments and stuff. And so yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is ArcticSmoothies here. Bye!